Fortnite has changed the game completely this season. Now I'm going to show you the best landing spot where you can get the most wins. But first, you got to check this out. It's really cool. This is not a drill. Dragon Ball Gekisha Squadra is now live. It's an intense 4v4 team battle game where you enter the world of Dragon Ball with your favorite characters. And then you play with your friends to absolutely obliterate your opponents. What's really cool is your strength grows in the battles, which unlocks game-changing skills, which can even further help destroy your opponents. You got to be strategic though. Heroes have specific abilities, so you're going to want to make sure to pick the right people for your squad. We've got damage, tank, and technical. And there's lots of ways to customize your characters. There's skins, entrance animations, and probably the coolest special finisher animations. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there's cross-platform play? That's right. It doesn't matter if your friends are on PC, console, or mobile, you can play together. And if you connect your accounts, your progress will cross over. Want to try out Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra for yourself? Check out the link in the description or look for the pinned comment. Fortnite basically changed everything this season when they removed bugs and we got all these brand new locations. But what is the best spot to land? Now, believe it or not, the answer to that question may shock you. And here's the thing. It's not even a place that's marked on the map. That's right. It's this over here, which has a bunch of different nicknames. I call it Pipes, but I also call it Skibbity Toilet. This place is insane, and it just got even more buffed. So first and foremost, you and the whole squad just land over here and grab this slurp truck. That's going to give you all full HP at the start of the match. Easy peasy. And then now you come to this, you just go ahead and you dance, and you're going to capture this point now. If anybody else lands with you, you're going to mark everybody in the area, which is pretty insane. Look at this. I got some pretty good loot from it, but it doesn't stop there. It marks all the chests in the area, which makes it easy to loot. And you got an OXR chest here. Bam. And I can just go ahead and loot up, grab all this stuff. I'm going to go up here with the hammer because this is where the real action is. When you go down here, there are so many chests for all of you in your squad. Or if you play it solo like I do a lot of the times, this is the perfect drop spot for solos. Let's pop this open. You got this over here. Floppers. Usually there's a safe there. Ammo crates. We got more ammo crates. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Even more chests. And we are absolutely stacked. Looks like somebody's here. Just gonna go ahead and go up. Easy elimination. Now, the great thing about this spot is that you actually do have a launch pad that you can launch from, and you can go back here to this house. This house also has a ton of loot. It has a vending machine, and typically you'll want to head back here if you have more than one person that you're playing with. Now, here's the thing. The rocks in this area give so much brick if you're playing build mode. I mean, look how much. Oh my goodness. 11 a hit. Total of 100 just from that one rock. This tree gives a lot, and these rocks are just the gift that keeps on giving. Now, I'm going to go back here. I call this TG building because I play here in comp, and it's a really good spot. But yeah, there's chests on chests in here. Basically just non-stop loot, honestly. You can loot this basically infinitely. The dock over there has a ton of chests too. And there's a reboot van right there if you get into trouble. And you can see a truck spawns there as well. What I'm going to do is throw down a launch pad. There's some more chests on the helipad over here. On the helipad over here, there's 2 more chests. And there we go, last one. All these walls down here are metal, so if you want to, you could easily get max mats. And we're gonna go ahead and fly over here because the job ain't done yet. There's a couple of other things that make this spot so good. You could, if you want to, go over to first order base. Not really necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and fly just a little bit past where we started. You'll see there's like an OXR camp over here. As you can see, there is an OXR chest here. Somebody got it, but you can get that. We got some barrels here too, and then we also have an indestructible porta potty if you get into some real big trouble. You just hide in here forever. If you lose a little bit more health, you can get barrels here. And then one of the best parts is you have a decent chance for this bunker to spawn, which now bunkers spawn and you don't have to be A rank or anything. You can just go inside them. And they have some mythic weapons, which is fantastic. I didn't get so lucky this game, but that's okay. Because right close by is the OXR base, the HQ itself. And if I'm missing any loot, I'll just go ahead and kind of grab it from there. What is this guy doing? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Why is like everybody here? Ow. Okay, you cannot build there. I have 1 HP on the dot, by the way. Sometimes you get lucky. I just got very lucky. Let's try to heal up a good amount. Gold pump. All right. I'm just going to head over here. And that's okay if you don't get the best loot. You just go into the OXR base and they sell a bunch of great stuff. Look at that. Purple Wrecker revolver. In addition to that, we also have a bunch of big bots. TypicalGamer May is kind of blocking me, but hey. Where you going, buddy? Got him. Right now, to me, this is the best loadout. Having as much mobility as possible, and then also having just double shotgun. So Sentinel pump, and then we have the Wrecker revolver. Of course, you can double pump these, no delay. And they're just so OP. For most people, I'd recommend carrying an AR, especially if you're playing in duos, trios, or squads. But I'm a big fan of this loadout. I'm going to carry dual hammers as well. I feel like I don't really need I'm carrying dual hammers. I feel like I don't really need the mask in pubs, which that just means when I say pubs, that's normal games that aren't ranked or a tournament or anything. Now at OXRHQ, you can go ahead and grab a helicopter if you want. There's one right over there. And sometimes there's one over there. And there's just so much opportunity for you to get good loot and to really set yourself up for success in this game. I mean, now the choice is yours. Do whatever you want to do. Bang. I don't know what that guy's doing. They did not set themselves up for success. They set themselves up for failure. But wait, I feel so much energy taking me over. I'm charging up. There's a helicopter nearby. What are we doing here, buddy? Can I put a good amount of damage on the helicopter? I'm gonna hammer onto them. Ouch. This guy's not really healing up that I can hear. There he is, trying to fizz. Oh, that's not good. Got him. Flying in. Oh my gosh, off the tops. Another one bites the dust. Let's heal up to max if we can. We're gonna keep on hunting. I heard somebody hammering, but I don't know where they went. Wait, you can rift? How are they rifting? I don't think I've seen somebody rift in a long time. I think it's probably they bought it from an NPC. That'd be my best bet. Oh, hi. How are ya? 200. Let's eat it up, Buttercup. And let's go ahead and... That's not even my final form. Now, recently, Fortnite really turned up skill-based matchmaking. I've personally noticed it a ton because it takes up to 2 minutes, if not more, to get into games for me now, when before it would take like under maybe 30 seconds. So it's actually a great thing for most players, I'd say. You're only going to notice it if you're like a better player, because you're going to be going up against opponents who are a lot better than the ones you've been fighting recently, probably. Bam. Got a precision airstrike. I'm taking down an OXR HQ. I want to see what it looks like with nothing. Bam. Kablowie. Hopefully it didn't blow up the launch pad I want to use. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Like it pulled over to where I started, kind of, right? We started right over there. Okay, I see the loot. I don't see the person. Nothing's looted. They probably hit the geyser and got out of here. My best bet. Oh, still there. Don't hit the pad. I stop him. Bam. They were up, and they were golden. I'm gonna throw down 3 of these. Oh, he heals you really fast if you do that. Okay, there's still 4 people left. I will say my games have been a lot more competitive since they turn on skill-based matchmaking, which is cool. Honestly, it's really cool. But it also depends how high elo you are, so how high skill you are. You might get a lot more robots depending on what time you play. It's just because it needs to fill out the lobby, and maybe if you're playing like really late or really early, there might not be enough players online to kind of, you know, make your lobby full with real people. I'm sure Fortnite always tries though. 2 people left. So if you're having trouble winning in Fortnite, try not being as good at the game, okay? You're just too darn good. And if you're winning too much, it probably means that you're getting really good. So congratulations. Oh. 1v1 situation. I see the last player. I gotta charge up for this one. All right, I'm fired up and ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the best landing spot. Let me know if you have another great landing spot. GG. You'll love to see it.